broke my live stream.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Oh, there we go. It reconnected.
Hey, Eric, if we can get behind... no.
No, I turned off my VPN. Because sometimes YouTube acts weird with my VPN. Alright, now it says my stream status is good.
Do you have an Ethernet port on yours?
Somewhere.
See if you can find your Ethernet
port. It's on the back.
Because Wi-Fi in my room, as I've said before, Wi-Fi in my room is sketchy at best. I have so many devices in here, it's ridiculous. Here, I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I just want to check something here.
Actually, we'll go like this.
Okay, yeah, just leave it there. I'll get to that in a second. Trying to figure out.
You know what? I might take an opportunity in a sec. Oh gosh, you guys are probably seeing my butt right now.
So it's showing that it should be the right kbps.
Kind of relax here for a minute, folks. Okay. So while Eric's working on that,
this is why we start early.
Yeah, technical difficulties. While Eric's working on
I gotta move your cat scratch thing.
I want to show you this computer because you all have been asking me for some vintage computer stuff. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really have a lot in my collection. So Eric here was gracious enough to bring this down for me and to review. Now, this is not mine. This is going back with Eric for sure.
Crap.
We're going to check it out. So what we have here is an IBM 5160.
Are you sure that's plugged in? There we go. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
And the monitor is a 5151. So this is an MDA, a monochrome monitor. And I hope you don't mind me talking about it. I'm just giving.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just trying to fix stuff
for the benefit of everybody else here. Let me try to pull. Let me see if I can pull the stream up. Okay. I've been trying to get the chat windows to work on these for you guys. So we got 4 people here.
I might have to restart mine. Oh, no, here we go. It says it's live.
5160, actually. So this is not the original XT, but it's the one that came after that.
Okay, so I'm not in my studio mode, but I can still get my chat. I don't have to restart it.
Okay, good. He was having a little technical difficulty. And to be honest with you, he may be able to actually stream a little bit longer than I can because my stupid camera, excuse me, will not let me charge it while I'm using it. So however long my battery lasts, that's about as long as I'm going to have. I can see.
Okay, so who is that? I can't see from here.
Oh, that's you.
Well, no, the other one. No, the one in the...
Oh, I'm sorry. Hired Gun said,
okay, Hired Gun.
XT system, my first owned computer back in the day.
So do we want to discuss what we want to try?
Yes. Yeah. So
all right.
This is going to be Eric's baby. I'm actually going to.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk more, that's fine. I'm just.
No, that's okay. Go ahead and.
All right.
Go ahead and let them know what you want to do.
So, as some of you may know, the IBM XT takes a different keyboard than the AT, even though it's the same 5-pin connector. This keyboard I have here, I got off of eBay. It was really grungy when I got it, and it's even grungier after sitting in the storage unit for 5 years.
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell.
Oh, this is a light-on keyboard.
But I'll tell you one thing that'll help, and I'll grab them real quick while we're talking about this. We did our best to try to clean this up a little bit for you guys.
All right. So this keyboard has an AT-XT switch. And I may have just hit my microphone with the keyboard. I apologize. So I was not able to find this keyboard for the longest time. It was buried in my storage unit. So I ended up ordering this off of eBay. And it came from Russia. My intent was I ordered this in December, but it didn't come in until way later. So, what this is, now pointed at your camera, this allows me to plug any PS2 or AT keyboard into an IBM XT. But first, let's make sure that all this works.
Absolutely.
That's why we have the XT keyboard. There's no other power switch on that, right?
Nope. Just
no, I mean on the monitor, right?
No. Oh, I think it's powered by the computer itself.
All right. So I have not used this computer in like 5 years, and it could just blow up, and poor Matt's right there behind it when it does. So, as UXW Bill would say, smoke test. All right, it seems to be coming on. It looks like most people are going to your live stream.
You want to do a little bit of an angle just so they can see it?
Well,
can they still see yours too?
Yeah, kind of. They can't see what's on the screen, but yours actually is showing more of the screen than mine is.
Are we getting anything on the screen?
Yeah, we're getting. It's doing the the RAM count up.
I'm gonna try to zoom in here a little bit.
Yeah, I should probably do the same. Oh yeah, wait, why did I change screen? I can do that from here. All right, so the hard drive does still work, and it's booting into MS-DOS.
Wow.
Current date, I don't know, what is it? 08, 13?
13, I think. It's, 13, 2021.
And it is Y2K compliant. All right, so if I recall correctly, this had something weird on it. Oh, so this has QDOS on it? What is Galaxy? Any G-Lite, what is that? So right now I'm just making sure everything is working here. Okay. Oh, this needs, this is, press any key to continue. This is copyrighted software. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, this is like a file thing. File manager of some sort. So now that we know that this works, do we want to try... Oh, this is a spreadsheet. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Oh, wow. You can actually see the shadow.
Yeah. I was just going to turn that off. I think
that's... Oh, no. Like, here, what? They probably can't see it on the camera. But if you come look at this, like as I'm typing, and then it goes down the next line, watch where the blinking cursor is.
Oh my gosh!
You
look at that.
That's how.
I love that. That's actually the phosphor. Believe it or not, that's the green phosphor that you can actually see behind there. You don't get that with modern monitors, and that's why a lot of businesses back in the day would have used something like this because it's a lot sharp.
Yeah, like look how sharp that is. I mean, that is incredibly sharp.
That's right, because you got to remember at the time that this was made, the only other option was CGA graphics.
Yeah. And
CGA graphics were extremely primitive, and especially when it came to the text was very fuzzy. And I'm just going to, if you don't mind, I don't know if it needs to be higher or lower. I think we're overwhelming my sensor there.
What is... Like, I haven't really messed, like I said, I haven't messed with this in a long time. I don't think anybody's actually watching my live stream. Oh, well.
Believe it or not, I actually made that, somehow I made that worse. Let's see if that does any better.
What is TC120?
How many people do we have? We have
5. So this is helical spring.
5 people right now.
Wait a minute. This program is designed to input catalog data for a desired spring and also input data for similar available spring. This is like designed to... Oh, wow. This is a... So how many inches? We'll say 21 inches.
So this is this like a an old spreadsheet type program?
No. No, this is like they're looking... This is where you can input, where you can look at different types of spring material and stuff like that.
Oh wow! Look
Like
at that.
it's so you can try to like cross-reference for a spring of some sort. People are apparently talking directly to you. I see the red on there.
I'm checking it out right now.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna shut it off. And
You want to go with mine just for now?
well, no, I'm gonna shut off the computer.
Okay, I got you.
Let's hope I don't break your table. Try to stand up.
It's okay. it can take it.
So-
Hired Gun goes, love the old green phosphor. It's very rare to see that nowadays.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is This is actually not. It's funny. This one's an IBM keyboard. So unfortunately, I had a camera set up where it would have showed this, but it's not working. But all I do, plug the PS2 into there, and I'm gonna have to walk around Matt here.
Oh, it's okay. I can do
Unless
it.
you want
I can
to
get
swap
it
that
in there
out.
for you, sure.
And then we will plug that in, and in theory, this should work.
Okay, got the adapter. There are no weird connectors or anything.
So
All
it's
right.
plugged in.
Yep, let's give it a try.
Let's see if we get a, was it 601?
601 error, keyboard error. I think you're right. You tell how long it's been since I've used an XT.
This is really the first time I ever, well, not this time, but this computer is the first time I ever used an XT.
Let's see if we can get that RAM count for everybody. There we
This
go.
has a whopping 512 kilobytes.
Oh, wow. So this doesn't even have the full 640K.
No. And we did not get a 601.
All right. So that means the keyboard is probably working.
We are starting Microsoft Disk Operating System.
Hey, Brad. Brad Smith says hi.
Hi, Brad Smith. Hi.
Now I got it. Now if we
Try
to get it to focus on here. That's one thing with these cameras. They always take forever to focus. There we go.
Okay, so here, all right. So here's a thing. Okay, that could be problematic.
That's a good question. Hired Gun asked, do you have the CMOS battery pack still in, or did you replace that?
It's an XT.
Oh, this one doesn't have.
No.
That's right. This model doesn't have it.
No, the 51.
Some of them did.
The 5170 when it went to a. All right, so here's what I've noticed. The lock keys don't work.
Okay.
So. All right. So now, this has. It says QDOS. Am I to assume that's? Let me go into CD QDOS. Crap. So it does work. Oh. All right, let me go DIR.
Now QB, that's QBasic, I think, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been years since I've used that. QBasic is like a.
It's like a basic.
It is, but it's like it's got a GUI to it, I think, if I remember
I don't
correctly.
think so. QD3. There's a delay when you type with it though.
Let's see what that is. So this is Q. Now you got it's. I don't think I've ever used it before. What is QDOS?
I don't know. Right now it's scanning a directory. Oh.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, it's kind of like Windows 1 in a way.
It's menu based.
Yeah.
From here, you should be able to choose any of the files that are on the computer. There's your tree, the good old file tree. Shows you how many files there are in the total size. So you got 21 files, and then what is that? 516.
Oh, this has, I believe, either
bytes.
a 10 or a 20 megabyte hard drive.
Check diskette. Or do you have a yeah?
All right, do I
do
have my quit out of this?
CHKDSK.
Oh, F10 is quit. All right.
I want to say that's probably a 10.
Why does? All right, I don't think I have a check disk on here.
Just do a DIR. It should tell you.
It tells me how many bytes are free.
Yeah,
Or how many is on it. Yeah, it's a 20.
it is a 20. Yeah.
Yeah, so
There you
20 megabytes.
20 megabyte hard
Not
drive.
even a, not 20 gigabytes.
Yeah, we're literally talking megabytes here. Hired Gun says brings back memories of a 9600 baud modem. BBS and the Legend of the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
You know, I think the first modem I used was a 1200, but I don't think I'd go back as far as 9600.
If I can be, this is going to sound really weird considering how into computers I am now. When I was growing up, we had a Tandy 1000.
Okay.
And I remember playing kids games on it when I was a kid, and that was about it. And then in middle school, we had the computer lab. And we had, what was it, 30 computers sharing a 36.6 modem.
Yes.
Talk about painful.
Oh my gosh!
But,
and we actually had a Tandy 1000 too. We had a 1200 HD when I was young.
Let's say it was a Tandy 1000 SL.
Okay, so you had, I think, the older model.
We had. Well, I can pull up a picture of it.
I'm trying to remember what year it was from. I think ours was from like 1985.
JK, I believe the IBM 5160 is like 4.77 megahertz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's your typical XT. And Zambi Tiber asks, how much are these old things worth? What would you say it's worth on eBay, this system? Maybe 400 or 500?
I don't know if it's worth that. Like, this particular one is probably not worth that much. Yeah, 4.77 megahertz. I was already pulling up Google to look up the Tandy.
Now, here's a fun fact. I don't know if you know this. Some of the Tandys from that time period that were still technically ST or XT class systems were clocked at 7.66, and some were even at 9.66 megahertz. They actually bumped up the speed.
This is basically what we had.
Okay, that I do remember that. Show that to everybody because I think they.
This one here is basically what we had, except for we didn't have the 5 1/4 inch floppy.
Yep, and the reason behind the speed increases, they were using different CPUs, and in some cases it was the same CPU, but they just, I think, increased the multiplier. And the reason Tandy wanted to do that is they wanted to compete not only with the new Tandy graphics that were coming out, but they also wanted to.
I know your thing.
Hold on, where was I going with this? They also wanted to have a faster speed, even though back then they still weren't 100% IBM compatible.
What we could do with this, well, we can't do it now, but I want to look inside of it. I have not looked inside of this thing in 5 years.
Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, remember how I said should I screw down the terminals on that?
And you did.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
It's good that you didn't.
No, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So,
see how close I can get.
Somewhere. Here, let me run back here and do this.
Okay.
I'm going to put my butt across your mic. So, these have a crystal oscillator in them. And if this is 4.77 megahertz, the crystal oscillator would be double that.
Okay.
Whatever 4.77 times 2 is. You could actually put a faster crystal oscillator in there, and the processor may technically overclock, but then it would like overheat and. I want to. So being an XT, this should be an 8088, right?
88 or 8086. It's one of the two.
Look at Milo. I don't know if Milo's visible on any of the cameras, but look at Milo. So let's unplug this. I have not actually taken this apart at all in the time that I've had it. What I'm going to do, I might actually stay seated here. I might move my Oh, so this somehow, some way.
Meow. There you go. You guys are interested in Milo. He's going to
Oh, look. That's the part number for the speaker bracket.
If you can, try to turn a little bit because they're not able to see
Oh,
what
I
you're
know.
seeing either.
I'm going to get up and move mine in a second.
Okay.
I just wanted to look at a couple of the possibilities. Yeah, so this is a... You know what? I think I'm going to turn it around this way. Oh, this... So is that the ROM? So this one has an AMD 1982. Has an AMD version of the 8086. All right, I'm going to scoot my butt across your mic again, probably
That's
break
okay.
everything.
No, I don't think so. So, if I remember correctly, they were for a time actually using AMD chips.
Well, for a while, AMD was a secondary fabricator for Fab Lab for IBM.
Okay.
I don't remember the years that was. Hi, Milo. Good to see. Oh. All right. I don't know what my big idea is here. If we're going to be, if I can be completely honest here.
We're just kind of winging it right now. I'm going to answer some of the chat.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Why don't we? Yeah, we can answer some chat while I figure out what I'm trying to do here. We can look at...
This is a great time for y'all to get your questions in for us because he's working on that computer right now.
What I want to do is pull the cards out one by one and look at them. So I don't have a proper size socket for this.
Got 9 people here right now.
Mine probably has like 12 dislikes.
Well, mine usually gets a bunch too. I got 6 likes. Thank you all for doing that. Classic Mobile Home is here. And
Part of me wishes I had the chair. Oh wait, I'm disconnecting. See, I'm so used to PCI Express and PCI. I'm taking the wrong side out.
we're like literally on our knees right now, but that's okay. We'll make it work.
All right. So I want to say this is a Hercules card. And I would be wrong to say that.
Oh boy, what is it?
I don't know. Doesn't say Hercules anywhere on it. It's a cystine? SYS?
Cystine. Let me look that up. I've never actually heard of that before.
Oh, this is the RAM expansion board. So this has... That's weird how they did that. Yes, JK, I do remember Visa Bus, and I actually have some stuff in my truck that we might be able to do tomorrow involving VLB. Milo.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Hey,
Apparently, the Cystine card is a Hercules compatible card, but it was originally sold, from what I could tell, with the Cystine monitor.
all right.
I'm gonna share the.
Who was the one that asked? Was it Hired Gun that asked about the clock battery?
Yes.
Hey, look. Look what's on there.
Are you serious? Oh man, I didn't even know they were using those.
At least it's a CR 2032. So this one here is a... It's weird. It's a memory expansion as well as some sort of... I think that's some sort of parallel. I gotta stand up. I can't keep bending like that. And
Yeah.
dude, my live stream is just going to... Whoa. My live...
Sorry, my cat's being very naughty right now.
But let me show you something here. I don't know if we'll be able to get this on camera. This is a memory expansion board.
Oh, hang on. We're
So-
not. I gotta adjust it here.
Well, then we'll have to readjust to this.
there we go.
So I don't know how much is on here, but there's 2 banks on the board. Bank 1 is populated, bank 2 is not. And then you have however much is on that.
Okay.
Like, do you see what I mean? Rather than populating the second bank on the board, they put a card in.
That's smart. Yeah. So basically,
So
the expansion card is what's holding. So this right here is what's holding your extra memory.
yeah, rather than going into bank 2 here.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see if we can pass that chair over so I can continue taking it apart without being on my knees.
I don't think it's good. That chair is super heavy.
All right, so we'll.
We're gonna have to make this
Ah!
work. Well, why don't you go ahead and flip over and you can sit down. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be all right because then I would have to
Sure.
move my camera too.
Okay. We're trying to make it work, folks. I don't usually have
I guess.
a guest. Yeah. Two
So-
people doing this.
This is the MFM card. I can tell already because it has the hard drive plugged into it. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. And this has AMD chips on it as well. And it's got, what's that, Zilog? The MFM card has a Zilog. Hold on, if I can, how many people from out of the country do we have?
I
Okay.
don't
I
know.
was like, is Z80 or Z80, depending on who you talk to?
So we're going into British territory now.
Yeah. Hello, Mike Paradin on my live stream, which keeps going in and out for some reason.
Did we get you the
Yeah, the Ethernet's plugged in.
Yeah? Hmm.
I don't think my streaming settings are. Ooh, what is this, glued in? Oh, no, I pulled out a blank plate again.
Wow.
So we actually did the reverse of what EEV blog says. Don't turn it on, take it apart. So instead we turned it on first. Rather than, if you ever watch that guy Retrospector, he usually, before he puts anything on there, before he turns it on, he takes it completely apart. So this one's the floppy controller. This is the one I wanted to check with what I have in the truck to see if we could swap it out for one that will take a 3.5.
And if you all know these old IBM XTs, they can be very, very particular with their floppy controllers. Even if you put a known good one in, if it's not the right model for that particular XT, it can give you that floppy error.
And then this is just another serial controller. So now we can actually kind of look at the board, sorta. There's the BIOS, which is on two separate chips. You have a odd and an even bank. Hello, Blake. I thought you were on the other one. I guess you're on both of ours, huh?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of dip switches. I don't know what they do. I don't know if I want to go any further, like taking the floppy drive out or anything like that. Because this is a known working system at this point. Man. But yeah, so this. Oh yeah. Do you happen to have any laptop drives handy, or like an SSD or something?
I'll have to look. I'm not sure.
You know what? I'll do something a little different then. So,
Let me see. Oh, let's see what I got.
all right, he's gonna. If not, hello BA on my account. I don't know if that's Blake Adams as well.
I do. I actually have
Okay.
but it's a
How,
SATA drive.
how big is it?
120.
All right, so this right here is 120 gigabytes. Fits very nicely in the palm of my hand. This monstrosity is a 20 megabyte hard drive. Does not fit very nicely in my hand. Like, so this is a, I want to say this is a Seagate. It is IBM branded. Oh, that's not you? Okay. It was just kind of weird. There was Blake Adams and then BA came up as well. But yeah, I mean, look at the size comparison here. I mean, you have these in what, up to 4 terabytes or so?
Thank you, Danny K, real quick for that
Oh, yeah.
$5 super chat.
Yes, thank you. So I'll take 250 that right now, Matt.
Okay, here. Yeah, I got my change right up there.
Does anyone make an ISA USB? That's actually a good question. I have a Magic Google device right here. I don't know ISA USB adapter card. Actually, they do. No, that wasn't JK. Oh, that was JK. They do actually make one, and it is $57 on eBay. I don't imagine it'd be very fast though.
No, I wouldn't think so either.
Somebody on my stream was asking if anybody made an ISA to USB adapter card. They do. I did not know that until now. Thank you for making me look that up. Wow, that is some serious lag on my stream.
I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I got.
Okay, so he found one that's $39.99. Looks like the same exact one.
I'm just gonna share that with everybody. All right, Mark, thank you, Mark Covington, for the $5 super chat.
Okay, so like on the same topic of this being 120 gigs, like they make flash like compact or not compact SD cards that are 128 gigs as well. I mean, like that fits right there. Like it's crazy. Like, how much was a 20 megabyte hard drive back then? I think that was like a $1,500 to $2,000 or maybe even $3,000 option, right?
It was a substantial upgrade. Matter of fact, I could probably look that up. How's your stream doing, by the way? Are you still having lag?
It's laggy, but it's not too bad. I think I'm going to start putting this together, but I'm going to go to the other side and do that. I'm going to kind of just move my camera here and point it that way. So I won't be able to see my chat while I'm putting this away, but I can't do the knees anymore with my back.
Okay, so back in the day...
I'm messing up your mic. All right. I moved your pop filter. There we go.
Got it. I think we're good. So back in the day, I'm looking right here. There's a site called the World's Most Expensive Hard Drives.
And I don't think we need to do the adjusted for 2021 either.
No, I don't think so.
But I'm just kind of curious myself.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think anybody asked about it. I mean, I can kind of see my screen from here, but unfortunately on the 17-inch... Wait, is that 17 or 15-inch? But
13.
What?
The monitor?
No, mine. Over there, but I'm just saying 1080p resolution on a screen that size. The text is kind of small from here. So anybody know what order these were in? I'm pretty sure this one was next. So, Milo, you just showing off because I'm here?
Okay, so in 1983, which would have been a year after the release of the original PC, the 5161 cost $2,881. So it was almost a $3,000 upgrade.
For for a monitor, or?
No, that was for the hard drive.
Oh wow!
Actually, that was for, I think. Hang on.
Because 5161 sounds like a monitor.
No, you're right. Hang on. I don't know why it's not coming up.
Maybe it's just mad that we're looking at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Poop. Okay, yeah, there we go. Red is usually pin 1, right?
Yeah, I think so. Disk storage archives.
I don't understand why.
Let me check the chat. Honestly.
Somebody's just did something. Somebody's computer just did something USB.
Don't know. I got to keep an. I actually have to. That was me. Can you all still hear me? My cable's getting really stretched here. So I'm trying to look this up, and I still don't see it.
I don't know that it's a super important thing.
Yeah, if somebody knows the answer, let me know. But I honestly cannot find it.
Let me just here. I can do this.
We got 10 watchers right now. 67 playbacks.
How much? 20.
While he's doing that, I'll show you guys something I came across at the thrift store yesterday. TI-84 Plus has a little bit of screen damage there, but as you can see, she works just fine. These things are really sought after right now, especially with back to school. Picked this up for a whopping $3.98, and I think it was on discount day, so I think it was even less than that.
All right, so in 1982 or 1983, when this was made, that would have been $1,595.
$1,500 upgrade for that hard drive, and the TI-84 Plus Silver Edition.
I can't read that chat on my screen. Somebody did chat. I apologize, but I can't see that far.
These are still selling for about $50 to $60 on eBay. So if you all are at your local thrift stores, check out some of these TI-84 Plus Silver Editions. They're cheap enough. Could be an easy $40, $50 profit there. This one I probably sell for $30 or $40 because of the screen burn-in and the press marks, I should say. But definitely something you want to keep an eye out for.
So I guess in a couple minutes we can see if this computer still works.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, are you... Right. I hate to ask you, would you be able to see what that question was on my live stream?
I will try. I'm crawling around to do it.
If not, I can get it in a minute.
How about a serial port to USB dongle? Now that I know they do.
Yeah, those exist. They actually do it both ways. Well, I think I'm probably going to end up doing that, and I guess this is going in the video as well. What I'll probably end up doing is taking the live stream down and taking the recording that I have in from OBS and just uploading it separately.
Okay, because it's still laggy.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you're plugged in, you're wired in. Huh.
I think it has something to do with my OBS settings.
Okay. Yeah, that could be.
If I can be perfectly honest. All right, so I'm going to take the original XT keyboard and plug it in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the computer still works after taking that far apart. Because, oh wow, they made sure that cable was just short enough.
I'm going to do this for you, Mark. So Mark was saying that $3,000 sounds like a lot of money for an upgrade. It is. So in 1983 dollars, $3,000, counting for inflation today, is roughly equivalent to $88,374. So basically, it's like having to pay almost say $8,500 just for a hard drive. And was that the price just?
No, the hard drive was like 1,600.
Okay, I'm sorry. So that was for the whole computer. So basically, a $3,000 computer back then, in today's money, is 83. We'll say after tax, more like $8,500. A lot of money.
In other words, that's a good used car.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm on this side now. Hi. And
we can go ahead and reorientate you there. There we go.
I did some.
You see everything.
I did it dumb. All right, so welcome to my lair.
Welcome to Edic's lair. And believe it or not, we're actually doing okay battery-wise. I'm really surprised.
All right, so who wants to know? Who wants to guess whether this still works? Click.
I'm thinking it will. I hope. Can you turn the monitor just a little bit?
I am limited by the cable here.
Okay.
All right, so I do see green on the screen, so that's good.
I do too. Yep. I mean,
you know what's weird is our cameras are not that far apart, and they're very similar monitors or very similar cameras.
yes.
But look at like my screen versus yours. Like yours is much brighter. If that makes sense.
It might just be the CMOS sensor in my camcorder because you're using a Canon, right?
No, I'm using the Sony.
Oh, yours is Sony too?
Yeah.
Mine's just a slightly different model.
Milo, that's a box. I know you want to sit in that box.
Guess what, folks? We didn't mess it up.
Oh, I haven't been looking.
It's running. It is definitely running.
Now, bear in mind, I can't really see what's going on. I'm just looking at the reflection in the camera. But that should have been a DIRW. So, what else do we want to try to do?
I don't know.
Everything else is downstairs in my truck.
Do you have any games on that computer that you know of? Anything?
What do you like? What do you like? What them like 8-year-old kids like? Got any games on your phone?
I love games. You kidding?
No, I don't have any games on here.
Oh, dang it!
No, but you know them kids. Got any games on your phone?
No. Man, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you? So now we've kind of exhausted this. Why don't we break that down? Do you want to bring something else up real quick? Surprise everybody? How do you want to do it?
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of steps and like 3,000 degrees outside.
So we may wind up. So what he's saying is we may wind up bringing more of his stuff in tomorrow.
Do you want to see if that laptop works?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So let me try.
And the good news is the microphone will work for about 300 feet away from it.
Oh yeah.
So you should be good to go downstairs and not have to.
Okay. So you guys won't be